Good morning. This is a video presentation of my Louisiana Slave Database poster. The abstract. This poster represents my interpretations about a sample of the Louisiana Slave Database. The database contains over 100,000 cases that document varied attributes regarding the African slaves in the Louisiana area. The primary creditor of the database is Gwendolyn Hall. Included in my poster are an introduction, a sample of the data available for use, charts of various variables that I used, results of the database, conclusions on the database, and a reference. The Louisiana Slave Database is a tool that was created by Gwendolyn Hall and a team of researchers. It began in 1984 when Ms. Hall discovered a number of documents in a courthouse in New Roads, Point Coup Parish in Louisiana that indicated the African ethnicity of slaves. Over the next decade, Hall gathered more documents from courthouses in Louisiana, archives in Spain and France, and records from the University of Texas in Austin. The data. The data section of my poster lists some of the various variables that were available to be used in SPSS. It also includes some of the variables that I actually used in completing the assignment. Some examples are origin, birthplace, and skill category. Figure 1 is my bar graph on the African region the slaves were taken from in Africa. I reported the top four concentrations of percentages when choosing which areas to use. As you can see, the regions were Gambia, the Bight of Benin, Central Africa, and Sierra Leone. Figure 2 is a bar graph on the top percentage concentrations of birthplaces of the slaves. These places were Louisiana, which formed the Creole population of slaves, the coast of Senegal, the Congo, the coast of Angola, and Brut. The next section is results. In this section, I talked about some applications and implications of the Louisiana Slave Database, such as researchers having more information on the slaves, or African Americans with ties to Louisiana now having more information on possible ancestors. The conclusion. Conclusion is the last major section of in my thoughts on the Louisiana Slave Database and the work of Hall and her team. I also commented in my conclusion on a bit on the historical significance of the database for generations to come. Lastly is my reference. My reference is Gwendolyn Hall, since this essentially is all derived from her. Thank you.